Hey, Calypso. How have I been? That's a bit of a loaded question. Hold on. Let's switch on. There you go. Switch on. There you go. How are you doing? Other than the obvious. I've been okay. I haven't seen your name pop up in Discord, so I don't actually know if you knew what's been going on and all that. Basically I need a heart transplant. So on the 20th of December, I was admitted to ED in Wellington here with shortness of breath, and they found that my heart was running on 11%. What they call it, 11 injection fraction is what they call it. So it was pretty bad. And so what's happened is that I was born with a genetic deformity called a bicuspid valve. Most people are born with a tricuspid valve, which is like 3 valves. I was born with 2, but no one picked up on it. And my heart had compensated for that, and it had gotten enlarged to a point where it damaged my heart. And I've had no problems all my life with it, and no one picked up on it because obviously you don't go into hospital unless it's a problem, you know. But I reached a point where my heart couldn't handle it anymore, and basically it's buggered. So they put me through surgery. So my chest got open, and they've plugged in a device in my heart to keep me alive. So this is what I'm connected to. I don't know if I should really see whether you can see. So see, there's a cord here. I'm plugged into the wall currently. It's a little device here. So this is connected to my heart. And this device is connected to the wall at the moment because I haven't switched myself over to the batteries. In the mornings I can't. So every night I have to plug myself into the wall. So I just woke up and decided to stream for a bit. So, but I have to wait for a heart transplant. So they plug this thing in. We're going to see how that goes. Hopefully it helps. One, keep me alive, obviously, but also to give me some time and get me healthy and strong enough to get the heart transplant. Hey, Ramona. Instead of shocked as to what has happened, that's alright. I've dealt with it for the last 2-3 months, and you know, I've dealt constantly with the sense of death. So you get used to it, sadly. Fingers crossed you get a heart. So yeah. Well, the heart transplant list in New Zealand is very small. It's only 9 people. In all of New Zealand. So, and it's all free as well. I don't pay a cent of it. It's joys of New Zealand in the system. So, once I'm on on the list, it's nice and straightforward. Hopefully, I should get one within a couple of months. I mean, blood types are always a factor. So, within a year, they predict I should get one. We just have to get to that point now. But I'm still alive, and it just sucks, because I was in hospital from the 20th of December to the 3rd of March. So I missed Christmas, I missed quite a lot. And it's really hard to explain, like... Yeah, I did post on Discord and my Facebook about it. It's not exactly I could pop onto stream and, like, explain it to everybody. Long time. It definitely felt like a long time, especially going through heart surgery and doing all that fun stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're like, should I have heart surgery? Don't. Just don't. It's a terrible thing unless you need it. But it kind of sucks if I do need a heart transplant, because I'm only 36, right? So if I need a heart transplant, I'm gonna need 2 or 3 in my lifetime. You keep that in mind. Good. That's the important thing. I think that's the worst of it, knowing that I'm going to go through multiple surgeries in my life, which the experience was horrible. You know, I had to learn to walk again. I was I was in a coma for a couple of days. I mean, I already had meningitis. I mean, it was just like more crap that I had to deal with. And I don't really have a lot of time. 2 days! God damn it, Dave. You don't have a lot of time to do all this, do you? I'm so behind in the game now. I've done so well to like stay up to date. I need a speed run like this whole thing. I just don't know what I need. Just breaking rocks at a time. But yeah, I'm back slightly. I just have to... Can't have you out and played it for a long time. Yeah, I'm not sure the state of the game now. I don't know if if people are still liking it, whether it's kind of gone downhill more. Who knows? What? I thought I had all the mining ones. Did they introduce new ones? Correct, they introduced new ones. But yeah, I've got 2 days to try and complete everything, so that's what I'm going to try and do here. I don't know if I could be able to do it, but I'm going to try. So I'm only going to be playing until... Because I'm back at work as well. I'm going to be playing just for an hour. It's like sitting in the same spot like I do now, it's actually quite difficult. So, okay. Right. I haven't got enough glitter or whatever. I don't even know the terminology of the game anymore. Yeah, I haven't got enough of that to actually do the Monster Inc. stuff yet. So, change outfit. Oh no. Do you plug yourself into work too? I can do. I have to work from home because I physically can't walk to work. So I normally plug myself into my batteries by my first meeting just so I can go get a drink because I can't even get a drink. I'm kind of tethered to the wall. So I really want a coffee right now. I can't get it because it's too far away. Where? It's freaking Wally. Oh, he's in there. So I'm probably going to be playing this a lot off stream just so I can... Oh, it's still doing that thing where you enter it and he's outside. Where? Oh no, that was Eve's place, that's why. It's like, I need a... Yes, I do need a huge flask. There's a lot of things I need. Let's hang out. The weekly quest. Alright, cool. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of things, like, if I'm going to be doing this, there's a few things I need to kind of work out. And I also had a stroke as well. After they installed the device and they admitted me to the rehab residence that they have there, I had a stroke, which caused my speech to be a little bit slurred nowadays. So if you do catch me blurring more than I used to, that's probably why. I have to tell you, stroking is horrible. Like, don't do it. Like, don't have open heart surgery and don't stroke. Those are my 2 recommendations for this whole experience. Oh, they're in your bucket list. Yeah, I would recommend taking them off. Put them in the no category. Alright. So I don't know if I'm gonna have. Oh damn it. My brain is so fried. How do I get rid of all this stuff? Don't I have a chest in every section? Where is it? What have I got in the chest at the moment? Oh, spells. No, I have to look for any more thorns. I think thorns is one of them, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish. Yeah, 50 in 2 days. I don't think I can do that. Give it a shot. Sorry, sorry to ruin that for you. What do I need now? So I'm doing that one. Break more rocks. Oh no, I need to. It's great to see your face, Dave. I can't even see improvements in your stamina since your last stream. I can even see improvements in your stamina since the last stream. That's because I streamed right after work. And today I'm streaming once I wake up. That's pretty much the only difference there. But yeah, it does. I need to take in little bits. I need to stop pushing myself so hard as well. That was one thing that definitely came out of this experience, making sure I'm a bit more patient with myself, and I recognize that, you know, I should stop. Well, the thing that broke my heart wasn't anything I did. I think that's the key. It was a random genetic deformity that was just bad luck. Which, to be honest, makes it hard to accept a little bit. Because if I did it to myself, it's understandable, but knowing that there was literally nothing I can do and I'm screwed. Kind of sucks. Sorry, I'm just fixing the mic. And it'll take a little while for me to be okay. Well, much longer. I don't know if I ever will be okay again. It's a good chance that. And the machine doesn't hold out to my heart transplant, and then I'm screwed. And that's a realistic possibility. Not like me just saying that to make people feel bad. It's just, that's legitimately, like, it could just stop working. And the longer I have this device in me, because it's a piece of metal plugged into my chest, so it could clot my heart, and that's why they put me on blood thinners. So if my blood gets too thick, it would clot the device and I would stroke out. So we don't want that. And there's a good chance it won't, because they put me on like these blood thinners. So, oh, thanks, Virgo. Good to see you. Yeah, it's just been a very long, annoying period of my life. One I wish I didn't need to go through. But hey, if I had a choice, if you could choose what you do in your life wouldn't be interesting. I think the worst part of the whole experience is not knowing, because they didn't tell me for a very long time what was happening, and not knowing whether I was going to live or die. I think that was the worst bit, like the constant overthinking, constant thinking. I want to get rid of these. I have to. Right, so maybe. I can't remember, how do I go? Oh. Yeah, how do you go to the other area? I can't remember, my brain. That's what stroking does to you. You forget how to do things. How... I can't remember how you got to the other area. How do I go to Eternity Valley? Isle, whatever it's called. Ah, there we go. Stupid brain. You're pretty much gonna get Dumb Dave from Alan. Dumb Dave that has trouble remembering how to do stuff. I'm getting into modeling though. I'm painting some Kings of War models. They're not very good at paint. No, I'm not very good at it. But that's what I'm doing nowadays. A lot of fun. There we go. Ah, that's right. I remember doing that. Okay. So my only goal is to try and tick off all these, which I don't know if I can do, but I'm gonna try. All right. We'll stay in. So I need to unlock that one. What? I'll go for the Forest Villa. So I don't know. Probably it'll take me a while to get used to my new get the schedule that I want going. I don't know if I can stick to the same one. How do you get your models? Do that? Yeah. I order them online, or there is actually a shop here that you can get them from, but I didn't do that. But yeah, I do paint them. Wonderful. Yeah. So yeah, I do paint little models. It's a relaxing thing because I can't drink. I can't go out. I can't do anything. Pretty much housebound and house locked. So got to do something to keep me entertained. Hey, Ina, how are you? About to use the whole name. I'm still alive, so there you go. And that's why I have to try and keep telling myself. You're happy you're still alive. Thank you. I'm reasonably happy about it. I'm not looking forward to all the other drama that's going to come with it for the rest of my life, but hey, step at a time, you know? I've got so much work to... I'm not going to be able to finish a few of these things. Because what? See, I'm not going to be able to do all that uproot the forgetting in 2 days. I could actually do it, maybe. I don't know. I have to be lucky. This mod is so cool. I want to get some of those Lego flowers. Oh, that's cool. we've got a Lego Sun-5, which we built. Hey Dana, how are you going? Miss you streaming. Miss the other ones. Ah, it's alright. Time zones still suck. And it was just a tester. Sadly, I can't do streaming for as long as I used to. It just will take a little bit to get used to. I'm doing well. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm definitely, like, I have trouble sleeping nowadays. But I definitely got a lot more energy than I used to, which is good. But having a machine around your neck kind of kills you a little bit. I still would need a heart transplant, so they pretty much just put me on a machine until I'm ready. Oh, favorite gifts. Where is she? Magril. I'm very behind in all this. Cook meals that would never make the cut. Maybe it's... what does that mean? Alright, let me try. I think it says make level 1 meals, but I think I can make a level 4 and it still counts. Oh man, do you have to set your schedule for it? Nah. So basically they've given me open heart surgery to put a machine into my heart. So I've got a machine at the moment. Oh, thanks Disney Girl 1991. You're probably born in 1991. Yeah, they put a machine. They put this in me. It's called an LVAD. So they plugged that into my heart. Basically, I've got a big scar down my chest, and you can see that on camera. There's a big scar down there because they had to cut me open. So they put a machine in there to keep me going. But my heart needs to get to a certain level before they can pop me on the list and do the heart transplant. Basically, they need to see how the drugs affect my body, basically, because I went from 0 to needing a heart transplant. They need to test the drugs first. They can't just put me on the list, because most people that reach my point, they've had heart problems all their lives, or they've had heart problems for a very long time, so they're able to say this is how the drugs affect them, yada yada yada. But for me, because there was never a problem until it was, they have no idea how I'm going to go, so they need to put me on these drugs first, see how I go, see how I react to them, get the right balance, and even just strengthen the rest of my body. After the surgery, I lost quite a lot of weight. And so once I get to that point, then I can pop on the list. And then, obviously, you have to wait until a heart's available. And then I have surgery. They just send you a text basically saying, there's a heart here, come up. And then you get on a plane. I have to go up to Auckland, because Auckland, in New Zealand, Auckland is the only place you can actually get any major heart surgery. Because they're the only skilled people. There's no one around here. Even in Wellington, where I am, no one actually knows about this device. There's a big regiment they go through. They're called the paramedics. They're called the local hospital here. They're called, I think, the local council as well, just to let me know my situation and the power company and everything, so they don't turn off the power. Because if they turn off the power, I die, basically. If there's a power cut, I'm screwed. Like, I fear rain and power cuts now. They're my greatest fears. It's a whole thing. So, we'll see how it goes. I don't... oh yeah, so I did tick it off. Cool. Work shift, alright. Where's Marigold? Because that should tick over... Where is she? There she is. More energy, more passion, more energy. Maybe. It just, especially going through all that, there's certain things that you just don't give a shit about. Like, it took me a while to be okay streaming again, because I didn't know how, because I wouldn't be able to stick to my same schedule. So I was like, is there even any point to stream? So I wouldn't be able to do what I was doing before. I mean, I'm doing it right now, but it's really in the future, this won't be sustainable. So I have to figure out how I want to do it. I'm rambling a lot. There's a home. I hope and wish. No, thank you. I hope that as well. And I think like the worst things people can say to me is like, I'm sorry, because like, don't be sorry unless you're like secretly my dad that gave me the bad genes. Don't be sorry. I mean, it's not even my dad's fault. It's just bad luck. But I don't want people to say like, I'm so sorry. It's like, don't like look, it just happened. I'm just grateful that I live in a system that, one, it was free, completely free. I haven't paid a cent for this whole thing. I mean, I looked this up in America because it's not free. It's $222,000 American to actually get this device. So I'm very, very grateful. And like, if I'm successful, it's good because it keeps justifying using the device in New Zealand because it is publicly paid. Don't remember how to do shit. Why don't they come up with a search function for stupid people like me that had a stroke? I can't remember Jam. I think it was Jam something. Jam. No. God damn it. What was it called? Where are you, Marigold? Marigold. This doesn't feel right, like not having characters unlocked. Oh, marvelous Jam. God damn it. Hey, Mr. Sanka, how you going? Marvelous. No, I think the last one was like a bellflower or some bullshit like that. A white bellflower? Yeah. Cool. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Getting a bit ahead, it's like, oh, that's good. I'm very thirsty, and this is the problem. The cord that I'm plugged into right now doesn't reach the sink or my fridge. So I'm gonna have to switch over to my batteries. You can all watch me do that. What's the last thing? Alright. So I'm gonna switch over my batteries to get a drink. Right. So this is what I need to do. Alright. So that's the control unit. And so these are the batteries here. That's one that's got 17 hours to charge each one. And now, once I unplug this, I've got 10 seconds before it starts ringing an alarm telling me that it's unplugged. And that I should plug it in, otherwise I'll die. It's got 15 minutes of backup charge if anything ever goes wrong. And I take this time to untangle things. Yeah, I know. So that's the first one. And they're not light batteries as well, they're quite heavy. Alright, so we'll go for the next one. It's gonna beep again, so sorry. It's very, very annoying. And that's done. And then I got this bag that I carry around. That I put it in. I don't know if you can see that. The camera's a bit off. Oh yeah, that's it. So I put that in there. And I put that one. Whoop. And whoop. Make sure I don't tangle it. I've got it all tangled now. Oh well, what's the worst that can happen, eh? So it is a little bit tangled. So I should really fix that. I've got it like, I don't know if you can see it, it's all tangled here. Because if you notice, it plugs into my stomach right here. So this little thing here goes to my heart, underneath my rib cage. And the problem is that it rubs against the inside of my, like the metal device rubs against the inside of my rib cage once in a while. And it kind of gives you a little bit of a little, like inside electric shock. Which sucks. Because normally people that get this are fat. I'm going to be frank. I mean, the doctors even said this. There are a lot of people that get these things. They're normally fatter. And so they've got a lot more room inside here to bounce around. So normally they don't get the problems like I do. But because I'm a little bit skinny, it tends to knock around the walls a lot more. Which sucks. Because when you bend down to something, I can't jump. If I accidentally, like, when you're reaching for something, and like you jump up a little bit, it kind of buzzes you a little bit. And I'm not going to pretend that it's not painful. It is very painful. I'm constantly in pain now, which I feel like Dr. House, but they did give me painkillers and stuff for that. I was on fentanyl for a while when I was in the hospital, when I was in the worst kind of pain. I hallucinated. I saw spiders on the wall, but I knew they weren't real. Like, I saw spiders, but knew they weren't real. And also hallucinated that I saw a nurse got fired. So, alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to go get a drink real quick. Oh. Oh, I don't know why I put that mic down. It's not even being used. Alright, I'm back. And for those that are wondering, yes, it is a very annoying thing. Never mind, I'm worse. Just found out you can barely taste stuff. Oh, well that sucks. Maybe you're just, it's a COVID thing. Isn't that a thing that comes with COVID? It's like you lose your taste. So I'll probably only can stream for another like 45 minutes or something. Hi Sarah, how are you? Root beer, zucchini, and Danish. I'm not going to remember that. Should I write things down? My brain is more fried than it used to be. I need to start writing things down. Zoo, zucchini, puff, root, and what was the other one? Danish. I'm good. You doing good? I'm doing okay for now. Like the problem is that I'm not sure who knows what's going on, and I hate to explain it every single time. So let's just say I'm alright for someone that needs a heart transplant, which may lead to more questions. I need to I should do a video on my YouTube, like just referring to it. Like, if you want to know how I am, just watch this video. Make things a lot easier. Oh, what's... I know. So, oh, you saw it. All right, then that's all right. Just hard. It's you know, I'm doing as well as I can. You know, there's not much to say about it. Not dead, so that's the key factor there. No, that's all right. But like, yeah, it's hard to explain, especially the ones that like have been here before. Like, oh, where have you been? I'm like, oh, all right, I'm gonna give you the whole rigmarole, and I don't mind talking about it. I think it's just I can never forget. Like, it's I get a constant reminder of all the crap. I think it's worse that I like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't work because I'm back at work and I have to pay rent somehow. So I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm working at the moment, so I wish I wasn't. Play video games all day. That's the dream, eh? There you go. You've been resting, taking it. I'm trying to. I'm back at work, so luckily I work from home. Well, I'm going to be working from home until I'm well. Well, not until well, until I'm capable of doing it. I'm a bit worried that they'll force me to come back into work, and I'll just have to say, like, I can't physically go in there. I went out to a mate and just to have lunch with him and his family, and just drove to his house, and it was the most exhausting thing ever. It takes a lot out of you. Like, I don't think too much of it when I start doing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just do this thing, and then by the end of it, I'm like, I feel like I ran a marathon. Harvest Maui's good. Oh, is that the coconut? Maybe it's coconuts. Well, I'm happy you are okay. I still need a heart transplant. Like, everyone's like saying, I'm glad you're okay. I'm not okay. I'm okay. I'm alright for now. I'm like in like a holding pattern. They've put a machine in me to keep me alive, but I'm not cured. And I think that's what a lot of people think I am, but I'm not. And that's not me not having a go. That's me just like letting you know, like, I'm not well. I'm still got a lot to get through. I will almost, yeah, I get in that sense, and that's actually real. That's keeping me going and actually wanting me to come back a lot more. I just don't know what kind of schedule I'll be able to keep. I think that's the thing. So it's not 1 emerald. Because, yeah, I have no idea the kind of schedule I'm going to be able to keep with me feeling the way, because I don't. Oh wait, no, I don't want to. No. Because I don't know how much energy I have. I don't know when I should do it. I can't really work out all that. So, all I know is that I'm still gonna have to post videos on my YouTube because my niece is really wants me to post our videos together. She really likes those, which is sweet. They all came up to see me before surgery as well, because I fully knew I could have died during the surgery, because it's a very risky surgery, because what they have to do is they plug a metal device into your heart. I wonder if I can show a picture of it. I'm sure I can find a picture. Hold up. The problem is that the only pictures I can normally find have old people in it, because it's an old people's thing. Oh yeah, this one might work. Yeah, this won't work. Alright, give me a sec. I'll show you what the device looks like. Where is there? God, I'm so dumb. I don't even know how all this works now. Image. Add new source. Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, that's way too big. Alright, so we're going to do a bit of a Dave classroom session here. Alright. So this is what it looks like. This is the device that put it into me. So that's that control unit. This is what's in this bag. So yeah, basically it does what the function to my heart, that little tube thing. So in order to install it, what they had to do is stop my heart. They cut me out. I wonder if that shows up now I'm looking at it. Yeah, see that line? That's my chest being cut open. Yeah, they had to stop my heart, plug this into it. So basically there's a big hole at the bottom of my heart. Connect it up and then restart my heart. And hope that everything kind of works. Because apparently, because I don't have a pulse anymore. So if you check my pulse, I don't have one because of this device. So if I ever go unconscious and someone checks my pulse, I won't have one. So I think I did, and then they might use the paddles, and then they'll fry the device, and I'll die. Straight up die. So we have to be very careful with it. But yeah, it is a lot, and so they had to stop my heart, plug it in, restart it, and hope it worked. So I definitely was in a situation where I did think the worst was going to happen. Oh, get rid of that. And I thought I was going to die. So and so I even recorded like goodbye messages and stuff, which I will never. I even posted one for this channel, but I deleted it shortly after when I kind of got back going. It is definitely not something I'd share with anyone. So yeah, it did suck. What we've got? Read a scroll. Where's the nuts? Do I have any on me? No, I don't. We're alive for now. Yes, I'm alive for now. I mean, the New Zealand system is so great that I'm fairly confident that that'll be okay. So I'm not worried. I'm just also a realist. I'm like, all right, this is a scenario that could happen. There could be a chance that this device fails and the worst happens. And if I talk about it, if I acknowledge it, it's less scary that way. Glad you debated, yeah. And don't worry about stream schedule. We're just happy to hear. Oh, thanks. Getting close to normal. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and I hate to use the phrase because it's such an annoying phrase, but everyone's like a new normal and all that. So like, yeah, I need to figure out what that is for me. What can my body handle? I'm hoping to to do at least the same amount of time as last time. Yeah. God, I don't remember shit, man. What's in here? That's where I put all my fish. I need one seaweed. Cool. I'm hoping, yeah, to do the same amount of time. But it will come down to what I can do. I'm going to be playing a lot of this offline today because I've got 2 days to try and tick everything, which I don't think I will be able to do. But at least I want to unlock everything. And I think I should be able to do that. I need a turtle. Right, yeah. So out of practice. Here's my turtle island. I wish you could like assign the pets to an entire region. So you can just go around, check them all out, and they're not restricted. Where are the bloody turtles? But yeah, the videos I deleted, I made one for my partner and everything, and I'm just lucky that I wasn't in a coma for like 2 weeks, because I did schedule it like 2 weeks out from the surgery. I had a feeling that there's no way they were going to keep me in a coma for 2 weeks. I was either going to die or or I'd wake up. So I gambled that run, right? I woke up 3 days after the surgery. Where the hell is the turtle? Oh, there's one. But yeah, I'm going to be figuring out my schedule. They moved me for a different area at work, so I have to figure out, you know, what's that like, you know, what my schedule will have to be. Then go from there. Without overexerting myself. I think that's the key one. Right, one more. Also the easy one. It hurts to breathe. Like when I take deep breaths, I'm like, oh, and it's the sternum still hurts a little bit. And I can't sleep on one side. So like I only can sleep on the right side? Yeah. Already ticked off. Alright. Prepare meals with fruit that's red outside and white inside. Oh, alright. Sorry, that one's easy. Is the coconuts respawn? And you have to forgive me, I'm really dumb now. Like, I just say weird and dumb, not weird things. I still say weird things. I've always said weird things. But I just say dumb things. So, you'll just have to forgive me if I say dumb stuff all the time. I need something with apple in it. Apple pie, yeah, that works. How are your parents been dealing with that? Well, my dad has always been cold and distant, so he was always cold and distant. Apparently, when I was in my coma, he came in and saw me for like 2 seconds and left. My mum, I think, struggled with it. She calls me now every day just to check that I'm okay, which is sweet. But yeah, my mum definitely took it pretty hard. I think they kind of feel like they're to blame because it was a genetic thing and they should have picked up on it. But I mean, no one goes to hospital for tiredness. It's just one of those things. You don't, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go to hospital. No, or go to the GP. It's just I've always been tired all my life. Which made sense. Of like, every time I finished work, I would have a nap. Or something like that. And I thought it was just because, you know, I was getting up early. And just staying up late. But yeah, it turns out my heart was bugged. So, I mean, they're dealing with the best they can. Well, my dad, so. Where are you, Mr. Demigod? My partner's been great, though. She was there the whole time. She stayed up in Auckland with me. There's a place you can stay there called Te Whare, and you just like for $10, you like people that are relatives of the patient can stay there. And so that helped a lot having her there. She was the first one I asked for when I woke up. Alright, well, where's the bass? I think bass is one of the ones I can do now. Oh no, go. Where's the bass? This one. Oh yeah, cool. So how much bass do I need? 20. God damn it. So this is going to be a fun, epic adventure. Day fishing for bass. Now, I need to make sure I don't get the puddle. Because I've got the thing on. Might have to play a little bit extra of this. How you doing now? You mentioned you had chest pain. Yeah, I always will go through those periods of just having a lot of pain. I think I was going through a lot of pain because I had been sitting here all day, because this is where I work from home as well. So I always have chest pains and little pains like that. So yeah, last time it was a bit of back pain. It was a bit of pain everywhere, and unfortunately the painkillers only do so much. Yeah, I mean I'm fine now. It's just one of those things is that once I like rest for like 2 hours, it comes back to normal, or as normal as it can be. Why can't I get the base? God damn it. I think I need to waste the magical freaking rod first. Yeah, I haven't played Dreamlight Valley for a while, so I don't really like doing Dream Stands. Oh, that's fair, but I mean, they've got the Monsters Inc. stuff, which I really want to do, but I don't have enough of all that glitter stuff. I can't even remember what's called. Dream Dust, or Dream what? It's called Dream something. Dream Force. I need a waste. I'm trying to get. How hard is it to get the base? That's not bad either. I need to waste the rod. I do like what the upgrades they've done with Scrooge's place. That's so much better. Long overdue. Right, we actually need to go Scrooge's, so we'll go there. See? It's bigger now. Like, it's huge. Yay. And they've also put some some items that are money sinkers as well, which is exactly what they needed. You can just buy so much more. What's this? Read. Economic benefits of owl couches. Oh no. No one likes the owl couches. You can't even sit down on those. Just saw you not streaming. Yeah, because in order for me to stream on all those platforms, I had to pay for it, and that it all expired while I was in the hospital. So I'll probably start maybe streaming on that, depending on once I figure everything out. At the moment, I'm just glad that I'm doing what I'm doing now. I think the big question is, can I continue it? That's the big one. And that's the hardest one. So I don't know. I don't know. Can my body? Do I feel good doing it? I know you guys want me to, but it's also the shoes on the other foot. It's like, do I feel like doing that? Or do I feel like crying every single day? Which I do. And that's different. That little overgrown thing. Because some days, like, and the doctor said this to me as well, like, you have your good and your bad days, like, mentally. Like, knowing that your life now is to carry around this freaking bag and that your heart's screwed and you just feel like a shit. You just feel shit. You're like, oh, I'm so over it. And they're like, that's normal, that's okay. Just understand that you're gonna have those days where you just hate life, and it's a sucky thing to be in, situation, especially me being young, because like, someone invites me out to drinks or wants me to go out and just hang with them, I can't drink. There's certain places I can't go. I have to bring spare batteries around with me. I have to bring spare gear around with me. So pretty much everything you saw there, like with my batteries and with my control unit, I have to bring spares of everything. So I'm carrying double. And this bag alone weighs about 3 to 4 kgs. So I'm carrying a lot. And I can't drink when I'm there, and everyone's getting drunk, and if I get the device wet, and it's only got 17 hours of battery, right? So let's say if I plug it in at 6 o'clock in the morning. What's... I could work out my math. That's 12. So about 11 o'clock, I will need to swap the batteries, but also remember to swap the batteries. So... I've become a sober driver. Yeah, I've only just started driving again, which is a very daunting thing as well. Because if an airbag goes out, it will screw my lungs up a bit. So yeah, like it's little things like that. It's like I can't stay out past 11 PM unless I've got the batteries, but also it will shout an alarm so loud when I need to swap them over that like. It's hard to ignore the alarm, but just it'll freak everyone out. And it's little things like that. It's like, I don't want to be burning on anyone. I don't want to freak anyone out. But hey, it's one of those things, eh? Oh, there's one. I got one. So how am I going with it? I only caught 1 out of 20. God, it's gonna be a while. Alright, let's go quickly check the coconuts. I mean, the good news is that it gives me a good excuse not to go out. It also gives me an excuse to, like, leave social situations that I don't want to be in anymore. Like, oh, I need to go home and I need to swap the batteries. And I can legitimately get away with it. If you ever stay out somewhere past 11, just set an alarm on your phone. Oh, no, the device will alarm for me, but I would if I was to do that, I'll be smart enough to remember. And my partner's being pretty good with it as well. She'll kick my butt. Because I can't be alone anymore. Gaming will help you distract your mind for a while. Yeah, gaming and modeling is weirdly my distraction. So I'll probably play this a little bit. I try and stream as much as I can, but it's just a question of how much I can handle. Because it's like when you stream, you can't exactly just get up and leave all the time and stretch and stuff. You can't, there's certain things you can or can't do on stream. So I'll probably be playing this a little bit today. Probably during my break times at work, or if I just need a break. And try and tick off as many duties as I can do and try and unlock everything. I mean, because I'm not fussed about unlocking Monsters Inc. stuff at the moment. The daily duty stuff, that's the stuff I'm worried about. I'm not going to have enough time. I've got 2 days to tick off everything. So I'm going to run out of time. Hey, Threezer. Hey, Dave. Nice to see you back. Hey, thanks. It's good to see you as well. You're one of the old... Do you know what... You're one of the older ones that have been around the stream for a while. Do you know what happened? Yeah, I figured you'd change your name. Do you know why I was gone? I don't know if Threes was aware. And you helped me build my computer as well. Hi, Nettie. It's very early for you, isn't it? Like 5 or something? Or 6. It's nearly 6 AM. Yeah, 5:53. I thought so. It's quite early for you. How you doing today? I'm doing alright. A few aches and pains, but I get that normally. I slept slept a little bit weird and got my cord tangled up while I was sleeping, which is a bit of a bugger. It kind of jolts me awake, but other than that, I'm good. Good. Starting work in about 30 minutes, so I've only got about 30 minutes to go on the stream before I have to call it for the day. But I might stream later on. I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, right now in my head, I'm trying to work out what's going to be the good schedule for me. I don't think the late nights, early mornings is going to work. But I mean, around about this time's alright, if I can do. But it looks like I might have to start work a little bit earlier in the future, so work it out. Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm doing it as better as I can. I try and stress to everyone that I'm not going to be 100%. I'm going to be, like, the machine is to buy me time. It's not to fix the heart. There's nothing they can do. The heart is buggered. And it's going to get worse and worse until they get me a new heart. I start over with my words too nowadays. You'll notice that once in a while. So I'm never going to be 100% until they get one. So I've been keeping up to date. Watch the stream when you came back first. Came back stalking you. Oh, the critical care paramedic, it helped. Oh, well, I'm glad. It added the context. Yeah, it's pretty much like most people that get these are a lot older. And it's normally for like a complication due to obesity or drugs or something like that. So mine's a bit different. So mine's not because of anything I did. It's because of genetic deformity. I had a bicusp valve instead of a tricusp, which basically means all my other organs are fine. So the medication doesn't have the same effect on me than it normally does, because normally when people get these things, the other organs are a little bit buggered. Like the liver's not filtering stuff properly, and the lungs are struggling and all that stuff. But for me, everything else was fine. So I'm on 10 milligrams of warfarin, if anyone knows what that is. And warfarin is a blood thinner, and 10 milligrams is a lot. And it's only because my liver's doing too well, which is a good sign, because it means the drugs, that they can give me more drugs and it'll be fine in order to repair things. It's just they need to chuck a lot at me. Dress up in Mickey Mouse ears. God damn, I don't want to dress up in Mickey Mouse ears. How about that? What about that one? I'll get out of that ridiculous setup. Get back to my cat. He has a coworker that has the same thing happen to her when she was 31. Nah, that's horrible. I think getting it when you're 30 is just sucks. I think that's what, that's what I'm struggling to process, is that I don't want this to be my life, and it is now. Literally can't do anything about it. Unless, I get really rich doing this, and then can put extra funding into research for cloning organs. I can clone heart, and then I'll be all better. That seems like a reasonable plan, right? She got a transplant, and I'm praying for you to get yours very soon. Yeah, it might be a while for me, because they need to first. I think in New Zealand they need to prove there's certain weird conditions in New Zealand, because everything is free in New Zealand when it comes to these things. I will not be paying a dime or a cent for my meds or anything like that. But in order to qualify, one, the doctors have to determine, yep, you need a heart transplant, which they have. Then they have to prove that the drug therapy isn't a possibility. Now, problem with me is that my injection fraction was at 11%, and if anyone knows what, basically 11%, my injection fraction is basically how well your heart is going. Basically how much function my heart had. So I always say my heart had 11% function. And So they definitely tick that box, but now they have to prove that drugs won't work, even though they're all like, yeah, it won't work. Your heart's scarred, it's enlarged, it's buggered. But they have to prove that the drugs won't work, so they've put me on drug therapy. Because they know with this LVAD, and with my how healthy-ish I was, outside of the scarred heart, that I would be able to survive. And they just need to do that, prove that it won't work, and then they can put me on the heart transplant list. And you may think that it's a ridiculous idea, but that's why it's all free and why the system's in place. And I will definitely survive long enough for it. And there's only 9 people on the heart transplant list in all of New Zealand. And 9, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 people on the heart transplant list in New Zealand. So getting a heart is not exactly a mess. Obviously, it changes quite often, so it might change from 9 when I heard about it, but there's not a lot of people on it. So the chance of me getting a heart once I'm on it is pretty decent. So they're not too stressed that I wouldn't get a heart within a year once I'm on it. It's just a case of getting there first. I mean, on theory, there is a possibility that drugs could do super, 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 super well and fix my heart. But that's never happened in the history of the New Zealand heart transplant program. No one in New Zealand has been given an LVAD and then had it removed because the heart repaired. Because in New Zealand, the criteria to get one of these, because it's all publicly funded, is so high. I think that I looked it up. It's like 222,000 American dollars to get this installed. A lot of money. I don't know how you Americans would pay for it without insurance. Like, you pretty much, if you don't have really good insurance, or you got no insurance at all, pretty much just kiss your butt goodbye. If I was in America, I'd be screwed. Unless I had a really good insurance. Alright, so... Good thing you're not in the US anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I left there as a kid. One of those things in hindsight. But it shouldn't be, you know? Like, let's say someone's in my situation, right? In America. Didn't do anything to cause this situation. Just existed. And then one day, while he was doing his normal thing, he comes down and it's discovered that he has a bicuspid valve, and the only way to survive is with a heart transplant, but also with an LVAD. So the LVAD, the LVAD alone is $222,000. So that's not including the heart transplant. I can't imagine what it would be like needing that on top. It'd be expensive. Yeah, it's so unfair, and like, give all free healthcare. You save so much money because people are well and anyway. Yes, I've got 2 days to try and complete everything, which I'm not sure if I can do, but I'm gonna try. Even if I complete most things, I'll be alright. I need to try and get rid of this like stupid bonus that I have on my rod. I don't know how many charges I've put on it. So I need just simple bass, and I can't stop getting this. Damn it. See, the rod's just always giving me freaking... Hi, Sarah. How are you going? You cheated and bought some tokens to finish. Oh, can I do that? Oh, I guess I could. Well, maybe if I get desperate at the end, I'll probably do it. Because that's the only reason I do all this, right? Is to collect everything. Crap, I've full up. Where is my chest? Have I got a chest around here? I should have. Damn it. Woke up so good. Oh, good. Well, Congratulations on being awake. Did you get your study results? How did all your study go? I don't think I ever got to ask you about all that. You pass everything, or you fail miserably, and now you have to pretend that you did it on purpose. Where is it? Only passed one, so oh, sorry, I meant that to be a joke. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, at least you have more time to talk to me, right? Keep me company. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Alright. How are we going there? And now that I'm back, I'm not sure if you know what was going on, but now that I'm semi-back, hopefully I can keep people's life a little bit interesting. Well, yeah, you should, Dina. Work tomorrow. You should get yeah. Alright, Dina. You go sleep. That's so nice. Well, thanks, Dina. Like, stuff like that will encourage me to keep going. It does. I just don't know whether I can keep to the same schedule, but I'll try to. Maybe do it like an hour or two in the mornings before work. And then a little bit at the end, or after work, for a couple of hours. You saw something. Oh, okay, good. As long as you're aware of it. Go mine some blue. So basically, the most recent update is they plugged in a machine, an LVAD into me, and now I have to get well enough so I can have a heart transplant up in Auckland. It's pretty much the long and the short of it. And the hope is I don't die. So that's the ultimate goal. You're going to get a lot of morbid talk from me as well about it, because it's my way of processing. Because yeah, I'm going to be honest with everyone. Like, I don't want to hide the fact I could die. Still, this device could not work. I could clot. There's the survival rate for this machine. It's like 5% in the first year, and then it goes up like it's like nearly doubled. It goes up like the survival rate. Oh no, so the mortality rate, I should say, it's like 5%, not survival rate. So it's like 95% survival rate in the first year, and then it like goes to like 90 the second year, then 80 the year after, and I think it goes down to 60 the year after that. So there is a chance, but luckily everything else in my body is quite healthy. So the hope is that if anything bad happened with the device, the rest of my body would be able to compensate well enough. But the heart transplant, just like any surgery, opening my chest up, getting rid of my old heart, then plugging in a new one, you got anti-rejection, you got all that stuff. So that's going to be... And I can never eat sushi again, which sucks, apparently. Because the problem with anti-rejection meds basically means it kills your immune system. One of the foods that a big source of bacteria is actually undercooked. Oh, sorry, rice that's been left out. So if you ever eat rice where you've got one of these, you kind of have to eat it within a certain time frame. And with sushi, you don't know how long it's been there for. So typically, you're not allowed to eat rice once you got it. So it's little things like that I'm a bit bummed out that I won't be able to do, but I'm so dumb. I don't even remember where I put everything. But I'm hoping like there is a very, very small chance they can save my heart. And I'm talking to like so small that it's realistically I'm getting a heart transplant. Like they don't even they are technically trying because there is that slight possibility because all my other organs are fine. So there is a chance, but it's one of those things that they don't want to really say much about because the chance is so small. You don't want, like, one of those things like you don't want to get his hopes up kind of deal. So they've mentioned like because they have to say it right. They're like technically there is a chance, but like it's the probability is so small.
What a nice day.
Sounds scary. It's a bit daunting. Always on your brain a little bit. You definitely have trouble getting it out of your brain sometimes, which is, you know, why I'm talking about it so much here. This is like my therapy session about trying to be okay about it. And to be honest, like, I don't think I have really processed the whole thing. I haven't broken down and I did cry. Actually, no, I take that back. There were several times at 3 a.m. in the morning where I just couldn't sleep because I was in so much pain. And I just cried. You know, I remember that moment. That was one of the moments that it just got to me. Like, most of the time I've been like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, trying to hold it together. But I remember that, like 3 a.m. in the morning, unable to sleep. And I just started crying. It was weird. It wasn't even over anything. It was just like, this sucks. And it kind of got to me a little bit. Which is, like, it's understandable. And everyone's like, yeah, it's understandable that, you know, it gets to you. I mean, you're only human, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to know, like, 1 second you're fine and the next second you could die. And then there's literally nothing you can do about it. And nothing you did to deserve it either. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers my brother-in-law died last October as well, and he died of cancer. And I very much went through probably what he experienced. Which made me sad that I wish someone was there that could relate to it all. No one was. I mean, my partner was there, like, and you know, you relate to it the best you can, but I don't know. It's a bit different when it's to yourself. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful I'm still alive and all that stuff. It's just sometimes it. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It was an experience, that's for sure. What's the respawn rate on the coconuts? Where are we? Forging. I don't know why coconuts are not on forging. 33 minutes. Okay. I'm probably just got to stay logged in and just tick those off. Remember when your brother-in-law passed away, then you started streaming with your niece? Yeah, I'm going to go back to posting some videos of me and my niece, because she really wants it, and then I think she really enjoys it. He harasses me for the next video all the time, so I'll probably be doing little things like that. Just to... Yeah. I mean, my youngest niece, Josie, she thought I died. Because, like, the last person she saw in hospital was her father, who died. So when I arrived back, for the first 2 times that we've met her, she keeps on saying she thought I died. Like, she legitimately thought, no, I died every time. So we have to remind her that I didn't. She keeps going around telling everyone I did. Which is super awkward. Because she's like, her father died. And then she says her uncle died. Like, going around telling people, like, everyone's dead. Probably not a good thing. It is rather cute though, but in a weird way. It's at her birthday, she came up to me, Uncle David, I thought you died. I'm like, no, I didn't die. It's like, so did Daddy didn't die? I'm like, no, like, yeah, he did, sadly, he did die. I didn't die. And apparently she asked my sister. Oh no, she didn't. What am I on about? Maybe that was in my head. I think it's gonna get very confusing. Like, why did her dad die and I not? Like, that must be a little bit of a mind F for a kid. Crossfire. Alright, so we've got about 10 minutes before I have to call it. And then go to work. So if anyone's got thoughts or feelings, let me know. If I have this feeling you're going to do very well with the transplant, better than most, your organs are in great shape and you'll recover so well from your stroke. Oh, thanks, Ramona. Yeah, I mean, that's the shitty thing. So what she's referring to is about 3 hours after they discharged me and put me to what they call Hearty Towers, which is like the rehab center for heart and lung transplant people, or people that go through what I went through. Only 3 hours after they discharged me, I had a stroke. So it was a classic stroke. It was like face was droopy, speech was slurred. It was the whole shebang of it. And so they had to readmit me pretty quickly. But ever since then, and then my hand, I didn't have full dexterity in my hand anymore. And I do slur as a result. So about these devices, I think everyone freaked out a little bit because the device that I've got now shouldn't cause strokes. It's called a HeartMate 3. So the HeartMate 2 apparently did cause strokes, but the one I've got now shouldn't, and there's no logical reason why it should. So they all kind of freaked out because it's never happened before. So they put me on different meds. They had me on aspirin, which is weird. They've actually got me on, believe it or not, Viagra. Because initially Viagra, well, it's called Sildenafil, but the American term is Viagra. Because the point of Viagra was blood flow, right? That's why they invented it. They never invented it for what people predominantly use it for. So I take half a pill, which isn't enough to do anything bad or erectile with it. But yeah, they've got me on Viagra because it's just helps with the blood flow, which I find quite funny. Decorations. Oh, what am I doing here? God, the bass is going to be a hard one, isn't it? So I found that quite funny. So I'll take a lot of pills I don't have them any on them, but yeah, I do take quite a lot in the mornings and at night. I've got one of those pill boxes now, like what old people have. Where's the catfish? I'm proud of it. Like I saw this when I was streaming the other day. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. It's actually quite organized. Good job, Dave. Good job, past me. So, oh yeah, 3 decorations. So. You got a small one for your ADHD meds. And oh, you should be taking them. I take my ADHD meds with my medication as well. Look, if I can do it to stay alive, you can do what you do. You can do it too. All right. The whole, like Sarah, the whole point of ADHD medication is to stop you forgetting to do stuff. Yeah, take your meds. Like Mr. Tanker always. What time do you take your meds, Sarah? What time do you normally take them? Oh, Becky. Come on, Sarah. When do you take your meds? There's a lot of quietness coming from her at the moment. Alright, how are we going here? One more. Adele alarm's 7 to take it, 8 to get out of bed, never rolling go to sleep. Well, it's 8:21 AM right now. So the question is, Sarah, you taking your meds? Yeah, you forget we're New Zealanders. Me and Mr. Tank are New Zealanders. Mr. Tank used to come to my stream every morning and remind me to take my meds. Now I don't need to worry because if I don't take them, I die. So it's a little bit different. But he needs someone else to remind. He'll just tag you in Discord and remind you every day at time to take your meds. Sarah, that's not an answer. That's a monkey face. So we need a definitive yes or no answer from you. Have you taken your meds? We're not dropping this until you say yes or no. Gotta go food shopping. Alright, Ramona. Catch you in the next stream. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. And I will keep going. As long as people keep popping along, I most likely will keep going. That sounds very narcissistical, but it's like, it's a good way of... It's good therapy for me. In fact, I'm getting out of bed earlier. I have a week's grabbing water. You're still not answering the question, Sarah, whether you've taken your meds or not. You notice you're subtly not mentioning that? Just casually not mentioning that situation. Well, I have to go in 2 minutes, so I can't bash you up for too long about this. Oh, you taking? Oh, you didn't say that, Sarah. I don't know. You have to be definitive with people trying to avoid taking meds. You have to I need you to say it. Say it. I missed the whole Easter event, which is kind of shitty. So I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding offline. Try... and catch up. But I guess Ramon did give me a good hint. I could just top it off later. There's another one. Where's the bunny? Oh, there it is. Cool. That's exactly what I want. I think one of them... Oh. Oh, I need 3 of them. God damn it. You did it. Nice. Good. So, like, how about every morning you come in here and just check? Well, we'll get you to do it. They'll do a good habit. Like, you wake up, you put on the stream, and then we just tell you to take your meds. And you'll never forget. Alright, everyone, I'm going to have to call it there. I have to go to work. So thanks for everyone for popping along. It's been really great. And this is my first session that I have since coming back, which actually I really enjoyed this morning session. So it might be something I'm going to try and keep to some form, but I don't know. I have to figure it all out in my head. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone popping along. You're all great. It really does help to know, like, this is something I really like to do. And I'm not someone that wants to get money or anything out of it. I just like it. It's a bit of fun, and it forces me to kind of game and play a game that I do enjoy. So I hope to see you all around, and I'll be back sometime. Just keep an eye, like, turn on the alerts and stuff if you really want to know, or even just make sure you're in Discord, because the Discord alerts still will pop up whenever. But I'll play this offline and try and catch up and see how far I can get before the star path ends. And I can't find a bloody squirrel, a wild squirrel, so I can feed it. I was going to end... Alright, we'll quickly end with me just doing these rewards. That's good. I don't think that's working now. Well, at least I get the turtle. Yeah, I'll make sure I got the turtle. And nothing else I really want, so we'll get 5 of these. There we go, and that should unlock tier 2. Oh, that's cool. I'm just gonna unlock the stuff that I'll make sure I really want. I really want that. Take that off too. Yeah. Yeah, I want to unlock the skin, the skins at least. Those. There's still quite a lot of stuff I need to do, and I don't know if I can complete it all, but I'll give it a go. All right, everyone. You always go for the moonstone first. Yeah, that's fair. All right. See you, everyone. Until next time. Kia ora.